Oh man, that took forever to set up. Hold on, let me see. One little issue. Okay. Yeah, it took forever to set up because I'm running a one-man show. And I'm going to have to do something real quick. And that should be good. So I'm running multiple cameras, multiple phones, and so that it doesn't pick up the audio. I plug headphones into it, but those headphones were loud enough that I feel like the audio would have come through. You're working right now, so you're muted. Hopefully, this call will be done soon. Yeah, we need to talk main event when you're able to hear, as I received a notification. I need to do something about this, or I need to just not wear glasses. I don't know how that looks. Maybe let's just take these off for now. You guys just see how tired I am, even though those yellow shades kind of revealed my eyes, anyways. Trev, what's up, man? Congratulations. I know, your fandom was strong yesterday. I didn't get to watch the game, but I did see some highlights. It from the score and just from the two teams, it seemed like it was a heavyweight fight. So, man, we have the Andy Reid Bowl. Says I've got 4 in the chat. So thank you everyone who's come in. Appreciate it. Wow, you put that awesome all wow. Hold on. I'm sorry. There we go. Main event comics and wrestling. Trev. I'm working right now, so you're muted. Hopefully this call will be done soon. I read that one. Wow, you put that awesome wall art up. You put that wall art up. Oh, who put that wall? Oh yeah. Well, you did that. You did that. So I did say I needed more back here, and I guess you insisted that it was your art, Lady Prime. The Andy Reid, Kelsey Bros. Oh, yes. Yes, I forgot about that. So, yeah, man, this is going to be an interesting Super Bowl. I thought it was funny that if the 49ers had won, it was going to be a Super Bowl rematch. But, with the Eagles winning, we were going to get a brand new matchup in the Super Bowl. So, pretty cool, pretty cool. And who's the favorite? I haven't seen what the betting odds are or whatever. I haven't seen the line yet. So, I would think the Eagles probably are picked as the favorite just based on record, but then again, maybe not. Maybe the Chiefs have been picked. Six Face, what's up? Everybody saying hi to one another. Yeah, so let me just get this out of the way because, yeah. So there we go, guys. Right there. There it is. Just so in case Neil shows up, just in case Neil shows up, everybody will know that the dishes are done. TM, what's up, man? How's it going? Lady Prime saying hello to everybody. I don't know why it came out like that. All right, let's get this out of here. Let's get this out of here. So the dishes are done. That is not photoshopped, man. That is not photoshopped. Now, you could say something else, and it might be true, but that is no Photoshop. That is live. Everybody's saying, hey, what's up to one another? Yeah. All right, so one shirt. Well, you know what? Hold on. Let me do something real quick here. I'm going to share a screen here in a minute, but it's been so long getting the cameras ready that I forgot that I wanted to look this up. Let's see. Let me see. Ooh, that looks terrible, but I'm gonna do that anyways. Um, if I can remember how to do this, there we go. And there it is. Right before I went live. Uh, right before I went live, I saw this notification. Um, so we're gonna have the. Hold on, let me get this out of the way. We're gonna have the loser does the dishes submission match. Fanboy Prime versus Neil collects. So that's fantastic. That's fantastic. I was wondering because I saw some shorts posted by Neil calling me out. Trev, I'll be back. Got to drive it this. All right, Trev, be safe, man. So, all right. So if anybody doesn't know, Main Event Comics and Wrestling uh, streams his some of his 2K WWE 2K gameplay, and he's created some of the YouTube community members. Brian LCS has one on there. Well, obviously myself and Neil collects have somebody on there. Zweihander, the former White Mojo Wolf, has a character on there. And comment Cole's Comic Claims is the champ right now. A Surfer's on there. Freedom Sufferer Comics is on there, and so it's just been interesting to see it all go down. Definitely the one that he did recently was an elimination chamber match. So there were 6 of us in there. I believe I don't know if I eliminated 5 people or 4 people before I got defeated by Cole's Comics Claims, but I was this close to winning the championship. My health bar was higher than his was at the time, and it just didn't happen. It didn't happen. But yeah, that's going to be some fun times. 7 o'clock tonight, guys. 7 p.m. I'm assuming that's 7 p.m. my time, Central Time. I'm guessing. So make your adjustments with the um, with the time zone. So I hope everybody had a great weekend. Busy weekend at the Prime household. Not really. Just doing a lot of chores around the house. There was some debate on whether we should have gone to the Royal Rumble. It's the first Royal Rumble that was in San Antonio that I've missed. I went in 97 when Stone Cold won it. I went in 07 when The Undertaker defeated Shawn Michaels. I went in 2017 when Undertaker eliminated Shawn Michaels. They were the last 2. And then I went in 2017 when Randy Orton won it. 97 and 2017 being in the Alamo Dome. And of course, this weekend was in the Alamo Dome. But man, we just spent so much for the holidays. So much for the holiday. I'll cry. I'm one of the budget watchers. And yeah, I'm pretty guilty as well. Just in the latter half of 2022, getting this YouTube channel and just really, really hitting buying back issues, Superman back issues. I was not as careful, and I wasn't as what do you want to call it? I wasn't as tight waddish. I wasn't as the wallet. The wallet was definitely greased, and a lot of that money flew out. It was a gorgeous Sunday in the Pacific Northwest. All the mountains were visible in the, how do you say that? Puget Sound? That's cool, man. One of these days, I want to, one of these days, I do want to travel around the United States. Oops. For a while there, most of my travel was east, a lot of summer trips going to Louisiana, and Louisiana is not a state that is a, a highlight for me. Uh, but we would go to northern Louisiana, the Monroe Rayville area. Let me see, Puget, Puget. I hope I got that right. Puget sound, Puget. And why is this like that? Oh man, I forgot to do something. Let's go to the dishes cam 1 second. New Orleans was fun when I went to WrestleMania 30. I'm gonna put this camera on. I forgot one thing, and I just want to make sure I connect it because I don't want to disrupt the stream. This is what I'm talking about. I was trying to get too many things ready at the same time. Ugh. All right, I'm back. Sorry, I wanted to do. I needed a wired connection. I wanted to make sure that the that the stream doesn't kind of phase in and out. So yeah, New Orleans went to WrestleMania 30. We didn't really get to explore the city, but I did enjoy my time there. Um, one of these days in the future, perhaps we will, check it out a little bit more. We did walk quite a quite a far distance from the Silverdome to where we were parked while we were at WrestleMania 30 in the middle of the night. So that was a little weird. Not weird, just if you're paranoid, like I can be sometimes, So it was, interesting. Lady Prime with the comment of the day, I guess. I bet the sink is not empty. You don't know that. You don't know that. The camera the camera is not facing that way. Where'd you get that? Hello, I made your Monday live. I'm usually working during lives, but I have a half day today. Fabulous. Fabulous, man. I'm so glad you're here. Um, I'm assuming is it a are you having a chilly day? It's miserable here and I love it. It's real misty, gray skies, uh chilly and like I said just kind of nasty is how I describe the weather and I love it. I love this weather so yeah. I don't know how it is. You're a few hours south of me. I have a friend from La Place, Louisiana. I don't know how I say that. A lot of mosquitoes and sugarcane. So we would go north and where my grandfather lived, a lot of farmland, a lot of red dirt farmland. Um, like I have a nostalgia for it, but man, we didn't take real vacations when I was a kid. Not that I hate that. Oh, I forgot to mirror my image. Oh well, not that I hate that. It's just I don't know. It could get boring when you're a kid, especially when you hit those teenage years. Brian LCS in the house. Brian LCS. I just filmed my video entry. The three channels under 300. Actually went with three channels under 100, and some of them were channels that I had been wanting to highlight for a while, and I just plain forgot. Hold on, let me. Biggity bam. There we go. Now I feel like you guys are really looking at me. Cody, nope, not where I am. Weather is great. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Nice. Yeah, yeah. And so well, I'm gonna release a video for it too, but while you guys are here, let me um just do this. and this. So one of the first channels I was gonna, or the first channel I was gonna highlight was Bottom Tier Collector. Hold on, let me. 86 subs. So Bottom Tier is a big time supporter of my channel. We communicate a whole lot on Instagram. So Bottom Tier is one of the channels I wanted to highlight. Bottom Tier does more long form content, and like we're looking at a 28-minute video, um, 13 minutes, 24-minute, 20-minute, 25-minute. And so I really do like to listen to him. I've got a 36-minute drive when I go to work. And so I like to pop his videos on and just and listen to it because it's not his stuff. Yeah, he shows some things, but it's a lot of his videos is more his thoughts on things, so it doesn't require a visual experience. Although some of the times he is showing off his collection, and you know you do want to check that out. But I do like when he gives some of his thoughts on things. Um, I I enjoy the aspect of the community that I really enjoy is like each person's like little collecting niche. So he has every issue of Wolverine Volume 2, but it wasn't like he picked it up as it was coming out because he's relatively new to the collecting game. He went back and bought all these things. He was out there hunting for these things, for those issues. It's great. He's a big time Lobo fan. I think he's like 6 issues short of every Lobo appearance. If not, it's 6 issues short of every Lobo cover appearance, something like that. But he's a collector. I'm sorry, a character collector. So Lobo and Wolverine, and I find it fascinating, and it's just really cool. I connect with him a lot on Instagram. We talk football, we talk wrestling, we talk family life. So wanted to highlight him. So I'll include him in that video. Um, the second channel, and I feel like I'm obligated to do this. Not necessarily obligated, but oh man, let's see. I don't like. Oh yeah, let's see. Here it is. All right, I'm gonna bring this up because I was nominated as a best new channel. I feel like it's kind of like a personal thing to me that like I need to highlight other new channels, and these guys. Narc Comics. I've saw that I checked this channel out months ago, and I wanted to highlight them, shout them out at the beginning of one of my videos. Totally forgot about it. Then the holidays happened, and I just wasn't thinking. And it's embarrassing because we have the community tab now. It's as easy as sharing the link or whatever. Totally dropped the ball on it. So Narc Comics, 10 subscribers. So I wanted to highlight them. And I'll go back and put well, I guess I could do it now, the link in the chat. But Narc Comics, it's two guys. It's Parker and oh, I'm gonna get the name wrong. Is it Nick? Oh, I have it right in the video. I forgot the info right now. But they're two channels that I'm sorry, they're two individuals. Small channel as far as subscriber wise. I want to say they're consistently released at least 2 or 3 videos a month. But yeah, 10 subscribers. So like I said, just being that I was nominated for best new channel, I think it's kind of good for me to be an individual that highlights other new channels. So that's my second second channel that I wanted to highlight in the when I do that video. And lastly was a channel I stumbled across. 76 subscribers, Old Comic Guy. Old Comic Guy. Stumbled across him, and I think it was this one, but I don't necessarily want to play it. I think it's his Why I Collect Comics. I believe this is his like collector origin story. It's a great video. It's a great story. Uh, yes, yes. So this is kind of his origin story into collecting. Old Comic Guy, 76 subscribers. Definitely check out this video. If you're going to check out his channel and you want to find out if it's something you want to follow, check out this video. Great story just about how he got into comics. Absolutely loved it. And so that's why I wanted to promote him and include him in that video, Brian. I believe I already have included this video in my community tab. So definitely channels you check out. So those three, Bottom Tier Collector, Narc Comics, and then Old Comic Guy will be the channels that I highlight in the your 1K giveaway video. Oh man, Roscoe's here. Get some new faces in my in my show. Hopefully, I don't bore you guys to death. Usually, I have a co-host, my friend Nightwing 207, but he's had some health issues lately, so he hasn't been able to pop in and be on the show with me or the stream. Everybody's saying had a little everybody. Not sure I know Narc. Uh, like I said, 10 subs, so not many people know him. But yeah, just and I knew that if I put it on your if I included it somehow with you, that you would be the way to get their names more out there, Brian, just because of all you do for the community. Everybody saying hey to everybody. Main event back. Yeah, okay, so I mean, I don't want to give away all his things, but he does have something that kind of comes back. I want to put all his medical information out there or his, whatever, but it's something that can kind of reoccur. And so we're just dealing with that. He'll have to go to the doctor and get some treatment and then should be good to go. Main event, we highlighted or I had showed your, let me see. Don't ask me why I did that. I was trying to share a screen main event because right before I went live, I got a notification for your for your video tonight, and yeah, yeah. So I got a notification for this fabulous, fabulous match. The loser does the dishes match. It's awesome. I couldn't figure out why Neil was chatting me up in some of his shorts, especially his short where I'm gonna get them, and and then he said till tomorrow. Um, yeah. Did you guys see that short? It's hilarious. And he's got some gloves on. Was he at work? So, and if he was at work, how many people are hearing Neil yell in the background that I'm gonna get them? Anybody, any of you other wrestlers, I'm gonna get. Oh, so good, man. Zweihander, the former White Mojo Wolf, also called me out in a video, and it was while my voice was out, and I hadn't got back to haven't got back to him as far as my response video. So he is a King Zweihander in the 2K, the main event wrestling 2K. How many people were there? No idea, man. That's awesome though. I hope he scared somebody. Like people weren't sure what was going on, but it's great. It's great. So I headlined, or I mean, I headlined. I titled this video "Collector Goals." This is something I wanted to make for 2023, a video, and I just hadn't got to it. Been doing some game streaming, and Also, with the voice going out for about 2 weeks there, it was terrible. Um, I could record videos, but they were bad. There was a lot of, and I couldn't stand it when I would go back and replay it. So for collector goals for 2023, just real simple, nothing. And I'm not saying like the books I want. That's a whole separate issue. But as far as me being a collector or being a YouTube content creator collector, just some things that I want to do for 2023. Some things I would like to push myself to do. So number one, I'm finishing the triangle number hunt. I'm only like 109 issues from finishing the triangle numbers. And hold on, let's see. Let me do this. Because every time I do it, oh man, it's gonna come out blurry. That's no bueno. So, anyways, the triangle numbers, if you guys don't know, Superman comics from about 1991 to about 2002 had triangle numbers on it or had the Superman S shield on it. Um, and then you can get into a whole debate with triangle number collectors. They'll say it ends at 99, or they say it ends with when the certain writing teams left, that it wasn't the same after that. Yeah, it is a fabulous cover main event. Hold on, let me Trev's back. Glad you made it safe through your travels. I forgot that you guys are dealing with some of that up there. You had posted, I think last week on Instagram, some snow, some ice. So it's chilly here, but definitely not the kind of weather you're going through. But as I was saying about the triangle numbers, they're in the 90s. There was originally 3 Superman titles, and they decided to triangle number them so that they could tell a continuing story. Each title kind of highlighted certain aspects of the story that the other titles wouldn't touch, but you could have a consistent flowing story. Then a 4th title was introduced, so you almost had weekly books. To make it weekly books, they did a 5th title, Superman Man of Tomorrow. So for a few years there was a consistent book. When that went away, there would be 1 or 2 one shots released throughout the year. So yeah, I'm trying to hit those triangle numbers for whatever reason. Well, I know what the reason was. Before I started making videos on YouTube, I happened to catch a Super Russ 9000 video, and he was highlighting his Superman collection. And I had kind of gone back and looked for some of the books I had in my youth, and a lot of those were triangle numbers because it was the 90s. And then I'm seeing him put this video out where he's showing all these triangle numbers, and like, that's it, I'm going to collect triangle numbers. If you guys have seen some of my videos, you also know that I'm trying to collect all the Superman titles from the end of Crisis on Infinite Earths, basically the Man of Steel miniseries, all the way to Infinite Crisis. The triangle numbers are in there, so it's like two hunts. The triangle number is the focus. The other one, if I see them, I get them. That's far more books than the triangle numbers is. Uh, the good thing is, though, I had a lot of those books already because I started recollecting again right before Infinite Crisis, and I was buying all Superman because Superman was fantastic during that time period. So yeah, first up, collecting goals. Let's finish the triangle number hunt. Number 2, collecting goals, or the collector goals, not collecting goals, but the collector goals. I'm meeting one of my fellow YouTube content creators this year at some point. We're gonna hang out one day. I don't know who it's gonna be, and I don't know where it's gonna be, but I'm meeting up with somebody. That's like something I want to do. J80's Hobbies goes to the same show that I go to. He's got some family things going on right now, so he wasn't able to make it this past time. But he does go to. I talk about the Ekman's Card, Comic, and Toy Show. It's about quarterly there in San Antonio. We've both hit it up, but I didn't have the channel at the time, and I didn't know who he was at the time. We hadn't, our channels hadn't crossed paths. So if I have the opportunity to meet him, that'll be fabulous. If not, it'll be somebody else. But that is number 2 on my YouTube comic collector goals for the year, is to meet up another content creator. Orlando Flores is here. Fabulous. Thanks, man. You're a new face here in the chat, so I appreciate you showing up on my live stream. Hopefully, I do not disappoint. It's fantastic. Love seeing everybody here. Feeling a lot of love lately. Some of my game streams have got up to 10 people in the chat. We had a very, very active game stream. I believe it was last Tuesday. Lady Prime causing all kinds of problems. Neil causing all kinds of problems. So that's kind of how we do it. Everybody gangs up on Fanboy Prime. So everybody telling everybody hi, man. It's awesome. Awesome. So number 3 on my collector goals for 2023 is to, and you can say it's my YouTube show goals, whatever, but to me it's collector goals because you guys know Lady Prime does a lot of collecting. So I want to get her more involved with the channel. I already hit one of the goals was to get her even to do a video. And this is probably going to be more my fault than hers because she's just waiting for me to say, well, let's do a video. Let's do a video. And I've been real tired on our days off. Friday is I work overnight Thursday night and come home Friday morning. And that's the prime time to do it. Ollie's at school, so we can kind of just focus on doing our video. And I've said, hey, let's do a live stream, and it just doesn't come through. A lot of Fridays we've been going to the grocery store, knocking off errands or knocking out errands that we needed to do. But that's on me. So trying to get Lady Prime more involved in the videos, let you guys see her side of the collecting aspect, which you've seen. Huge, huge wrestling fan. You guys have seen some of her collection, or the one video she appeared in was her most recent haul. She's got some more wrestling figures she recently picked up. You guys know, or if you guys have been a follower of the channel since the beginning, my very first early videos were filmed in front of her wrestling figure shelves. And that was one thing a lot of people commented on. You need to show what's back there. And I didn't want to show it. I wanted to wait till she had the opportunity to show it. So we'll get Lady Prime more involved. See, this is what I'm talking about. If you guys like family drama, as Brian LCS said, it's like a reality show. If you guys like family drama, yeah, check out the channel, Lady Prime. Make sure that to call me out. That's the whole reason for this. This is the whole reason for this because the dishes are supposed to be being done during this time period, and like I said, visual proof that the dishes were done. But yes, see, look at this, Lady Prime, just stealing my thunder. So yeah. So what do we say? Triangle numbers. Let's knock it out. Let's meet up with somebody else in the collector community. That'd be awesome. Let's get Lady Prime more involved in the channel. Let's get Lady Prime involved at all. The channel was on the list, but I didn't need to necessarily include it because we already did that. He was talking so much smack on Friday. I don't remember. I don't remember much about Friday. I was so tired, and when I take my allergy medicine, I forget. Things just come out of my mind. I just cleaned out the dishwasher. Did Lady Prime get onto YouTube, Brian? I just threw mine away and buy more. I'm not gonna say that hasn't happened, and I'm not gonna say that Lady Prime was not the one that did that. But that has that has been something we've done. He doesn't want to risk his channel having the Sable effect like Mark Merrow's career did. I'm telling you, man, Ollie appears on my channel and everybody loves Ollie. Lady Prime appears on my channel. She's going to steal my channel. Oh, look at that face. I'm not sure what that face means, babe. You're going to have to call me out more specific than that. Oh, man. Getting in trouble. Hashtag me too, Brian. My wife is the dishwasher. Oh, man. If wives watch this show, I'm going to get everybody in trouble. I need to make one adjustment because the camera I had focused on something when I set this camera up earlier, and hopefully that works. That was all him. I didn't lead him or push him to say the wife was the dishwasher. That was on him. Uh-oh. Every time I am the anti-Sable. Every time Lady Prime appears in the chat, my cringe a little bit because I don't know um, what I'm going to be called out for. Um, Man, I lie. This camera. There we go. I'm doing it now. I forgot to bring my bottled water. So I don't know what other collecting goals I had. I had written some down. Oh, I know what my last one is. I want to get one big key book this year. One big key book. Oh no, what did main event say? Or are you highlighting when he oh, you're highlighting you're laughing at the Sable comment? Yeah, for sure. For sure. So I want to get one big key this year. And all right, so this is a I'm gonna mispronounce it, I'm sure. Bizarbra Bizarbra Breaks recently subbed to my channel and I subbed back. So I've been checking out some of her videos and I followed you on Instagram as well. So thanks for popping in here. Awesome. Um, Fabulous. I keep seeing these new faces to the channel and the chat. So man, that's awesome. I must be doing something right. So thank you guys. Appreciate everybody's support. If it's you guys that have grown this channel, it knocks me out that I was up to 200 subs. I think the other day I was up to 215. It's dropped down to 211. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's why he doesn't want me back because you never know what I'm gonna say. What I want to do is to have you on the stream, but I want to Scott Steiner you. You know, we have the tape over your mouth where it says censored, and then I'll just do all the talking, and you can just, try to get your side of the story out. Oh man, everybody telling everybody hi. Everybody shouting out Bizarra. I love the name because it kind of reminds me of Bizarro. So fabulous, fabulous. Zan, I need to watch your channel because I got to figure out this Pokemon. I own some Pokemon cards, like box sets and stuff like that, but I don't know what I'm looking for. So I can watch your channel to educate myself. It's awesome. Oh, I like that. The Biz. Brother John Comics is here. Brother John. What's good, brothers and sisters? Man, it's awesome. I keep seeing these new faces pop in. So appreciate you guys popping in. Appreciate everybody sharing their Monday morning with me. Well, it's not Monday morning. It's 1 o'clock. I'm supposed to be asleep now, but sharing their Monday with me. Main event. Did you already post your video talking about the Royal Fumble, as you said? I go by different names on different channels. Oh, sweet, sweet. So yeah, the last thing I wanted to highlight on my collector goals for the year is I do want to get one big key. Um, if you guys are familiar with the channel, you guys know I'm a dollar bin guy. You know, I'm always looking for extreme deals, and the books I buy are not necessarily high value books, high dollar books. I'll go out of my way sometimes to get like when for me it's like a $20 is an exuberant expense. Although last year I did spend my highest total for one book. It was the Action Comics. Oh, is it 688? Funeral for a Friend Part 5, the DC Universe variant. I think it's a second print or third print with Supergirl on the cover. That is a very hard book to come by. And if I want to complete my Death of Superman saga, which I didn't include it on the collector goals this year because there are two books I know are going to cost a lot and they're going to be hard for me to find. I cannot find them on eBay and I haven't seen them on Instagram in a while. I haven't seen them on Instagram that someone's selling. That is Man of Steel 20, the DC Universe logo. I think that's a second print. And it is Adventures of Superman 499, the third print, which is also a DC Universe logo variant. And those variants are hard to come by because they were only released in the two packs, I believe. You know, the two packs you could get back in the day at maybe Toys R Us or Walmart. But it's only the two packs. It did not come in that 20 pack. So they're definitely harder to come by. Okay, you did post your video main event. Awesome. I'm gonna have to check that out. The whole show just felt off to me. If you guys watched the Royal Rumble, I just felt like the whole show was off. The thing that annoyed me so much about it was that they kept showing like spotlight videos on certain wrestlers, didn't have anything to do with the next match coming up. Just really weird. Just really weird. Dollar bin diving is the best. Oh, it is. It is. Uh, what do they say? The NFL is mainly made up of later draft picks. That the early draft picks are you have a few guys that hit, but if those guys don't hit, they're being overpaid. They're gone. And so the majority of the NFL is made up of guys who are those later picks, those kind of unforgotten. I mean, those forgotten guys, on draft day. And so they make up the bulk of the league, and that's what the bulk of a collection is for me is the dollar bin. And then when you find a big time book in the dollar bins is fabulous. Trev finding Green Lantern 55, the ratio variant, ticks me off so much that Trev is the one that found it. Like, congratulations to him. But I've been looking for that book in the wild so much, and that's the Green Lantern 55 ratio variant with Lobo on the cover with the various core rings. That is a fabulous get. That is a fantastic, fantastic 50-cent pickup. Like, that's an all-timer. And I've looked for that book and looked for it, never found it in the wild. I don't want to pull the eBay trigger on it because I'm not willing to pay that much for it. Besides, besides just the thrill of the hunt is awesome. Trev finds so many keys on the cheap. You and Trev, I never want to highlight you guys when they say tag somebody in the Instagram post because I know you guys are going to be the ones to win it. I'm just kidding. But I do feel like you guys are the guys that win so much. Roscoe, I have to run, but I hope you all have a great day. Man, Roscoe, thanks. I appreciate you showing up. You're a big time name in the YouTube collector community. So to have you in my chat puts a smile on my face. I feel like it's an honor. So, man, I appreciate you coming out. Fabulous, man. Fabulous. Just hired Trev to find your comic for real. For real. And the crazy thing is that he didn't even know it was a key. I'm the one that I put into the comments and said, dude, that's money. And yeah, so fabulous. Fabulous. Oh, I forgot my other collector gold. I just found it out. And I'll highlight it here in a minute. Main event, comics and wrestling. Years ago, I once found first appearance of Gambit and Deadpool first print new mint for 25 cents each. That will never happen again. Nope. The further and further we get from those releases and the bigger and bigger those books get, it's the harder and harder to find. But that's fabulous that you did find it. Hold on. Let's see. You guys are outrunning me with the chat. That's why I do giveaways. I have to share the wealth. Fantastic, Trev. That's fantastic. 9,000 is here. So I knocked out one of my collector goals this year already by appearing on Super Russ's on a live stream with Super Russ. It was Simple Simon. I mean the Simply Super episode 50. So that was one of my goals, was to get on a live stream with Super Russ, just because Super Russ is kind of the one who man, I owe huge thanks to. He's the one that inspired me to get the channel. He helped me out a whole bunch because I was texting him or messaging him on Instagram, asking questions. What do you do? How do you do this? And he didn't have to help me. He didn't have to, and he did. I'm just some no-name guy, and man, he did. So I will always appreciate Super Russ 9000. So I knocked that off for 2023 to be able to be on a live stream with him, and I hope it's not the last one. Everybody telling Roscoe, not that big of a deal. Like, man, oh, and that's another thing I love about the community, that we can bust each other's chops. I love it. I just love the cover. It's a fabulous cover. It is a fantastic cover. So, man, that's a great pickup. That is, yeah, that's a great one. Everybody telling everybody hi. All right, Roscoe, man, have a good day. Thanks for being here. Everybody, have a fast Monday. In case you guys leave and I don't get the chance to say it. Super Russ 9000 in the chat. Yes, we all have to do a wrestling live stream one day. Super Russ did his live stream of the Royal Rumble, and I was there in the chat and just hanging out. I was in and out because because Puff Comics was ahead of of me, and I kept hearing, or he would say things. So I had to turn it down because I didn't want to be spoiled for everything. So definitely for that. But it was fun to be able to hang out with those guys. Man, Puff very knowledgeable. You know, I would say that I was at the '97 Royal Rumble. And he's like, "Oh yeah, that's what Stone Cold screwed Brett." And I'm like, "Yes, I was very upset about that too." Uh, Anything with a fellow Superman fan, fabulous. Kyle's in the chat. Did you get the mail today? Yes, that's why I included an AoK in this video. I'll do a video for it, but I was going to open it up for the live stream. So everybody, bro, you're welcome on my channel anytime. Fabulous. That's fantastic. I kind of wanted to jump in on the Royal Rumble stream just because it was fun. But sitting there as a family watch, I didn't want to pull myself away from it. Troy's reviews in the chat. Troy, man, everybody's coming out today. This is awesome, man. I kind of feel appreciated. Not by you guys, but I just mean just doing this. Like it feels like, man, it's like coming together. It's awesome. Awesome. Austin won fair and square. Then I would become a huge Stone Cold fan. So looking back, yeah, he did win fair. He did win fair and square. Kind of stinks that he didn't get that WrestleMania main event at WrestleMania 13, even though he clearly should have. The Bret Austin match at WrestleMania 13 was the highlight of that show. Although Undertaker versus Sid, like I like the matchup with the refs. He never happened. Everybody's saying everything. Sorry, multitasking and listening in, so not watching chat. No, you're all right, Brian. Don't worry about it. I'm probably going to stream Elimination Chamber 2. Awesome. So depending on if I'm available for that, maybe I'll jump in on that. You want me to join you? I don't have my phone on me to be able to send you the link on Instagram. I can do in the chat. It's not going to let you link it there, but if you can copy and paste it, or hold on, am I able to put the link up here? What am I doing? Ah. I don't know if it'll let me, if you'll be able to link it from the description, Kyle. I keep hitting the wrong button. Got to head out. Weekly meeting with the supervisor. Have a great day, all. Hope to see you tonight for the match. All right, yeah, guys. So Main Event Comics and Wrestling got his premiere video tonight. Neil versus Fanboy Prime. The loser does the dishes match. Fabulous. Let me see. There was a way. I thought there was, anyways, that I could. Why is it not doing that? All right. Let me close some of these windows out. There it is. Okay. Oh, wait. Maybe I could do this. Never mind. But yes. So the goals. Sorry, I keep forgetting the goals. Goals: finish the triangle number hunt this year. Meet up with another fellow collector. Get Lady Prime more involved. One of the goals was to get Lady Prime on the channel at all, so we knocked that one off. To meet up with Super Russ 9000 on a chat, knocked that one off. And the last one was to get a kind of a big key. I don't spend a lot on my books. I don't like to spend a whole lot, period, on a lot of things. But I do want to add kind of a big book to the collection. And big book for me, like getting first Brainiac. I mean, that's a big time book for me. That would be a cool key. First Reverse Flash would be cool. Even getting first Parasite would be pretty cool. So something like that. And I know first Parasite's not up there with first Reverse Flash and first Brainiac. But if I could get something like that, I think I want to try to get something. I'm not a slab kind of guy. I own 2 slabs, and even then, it was just like I saw everybody else posting slabs on Instagram, and I went and bought them. And they're modern books, and they're not even value books. But I do want to add a key to the collection this year, like kind of a big time key. Like I said, first Brainiac, first Parasite, first Reverse Flash, one of those, and first Parasite would be the probably the cheapest way to go. But yeah, so those are the collector goals for the year. It's not that I necessarily don't like slabs. It's just I'm a Raw guy. Not only Monday Night Raw, but I just I like the books as they are. If I win a slab or I enter the contest to win a slab, so I'm cool with that. Oh man, I thought I was gonna get away with it because Neil wasn't here, but Kyle shows up and puts me on blast. Lady Prime agreeing with that. Totally understand. I'm more of a raw guy too. Yeah. So I mean, if I get a slab or I have the opportunity to find a slab, or if there's just a fabulous deal and I find it and it's extremely cheap, I mean, yeah, I'll throw it in the collection. But I don't go out of my way to send books in. Maybe one day I'll advance to that portion of the collecting. But like, I don't mind getting a book with a little bit of character in it. It's got some spine ticks, a little bit of damage. Like I love it. I love it. Yeah, see, and that's right, Sid. Slabs just make sense for super expensive books, right? If I'm gonna get a super expensive book, I can do that, and then I can always buy a facsimile reprint or read digitally that book if I really even want to read it. So yeah, that would be the way to go. He almost didn't stream. I'm always encouraging him to stream or make a video. Well, I didn't stream those 2 weeks because the first one I was I didn't have my voice, and I really didn't. I didn't want to chase more people off than to bring them in. Um, and then the second week we were both off on Mondays, and it was just. I guess I could have did a family stream, but it just seemed like an opportunity for us to do other stuff. Plus, been really tired at work, and that's a hard thing. Uh, did I miss 2 weeks or 3 weeks? Might have missed 3 weeks of streaming. Wow, got to get back on that. I'm not the enemy. Fanboy Prime is his own worst enemy, and that's absolutely true. That is absolutely true. Lady Prime, uh, dishing the dirt. Super Rust 9000. I went slab crazy in 2018, 2019, but I like it raw mostly. You know what happens? I'm not saying there's not some raw books I want. There's been a few that I have left in my watch list on eBay, and there's been a time or two that I almost put a message out to someone on Instagram. But yeah, just not there yet in the collecting game. Not able to put link in. Did it not go in the description? Let me try again. So I'm using both my phones for the dishes cam and the collection cam, so I wasn't able to send it to you on Instagram. Well, you know what? Hold on. Let me be right back. Ugh. All right, Kyle. I am sending it to you on Instagram now. Oh, I thought I posted it in the chat. I'm sorry. Oh, is the chat is the link there, Brian? Does it actually link it out? And what I'll do, Kyle. Oh, all right, Russ. Have a great lunch. Good to see you, man. Have a good day. It is in the description. Okay, cool. Um, I'll just show off that AoK when you come in, Kyle, and then I'm gonna have to log off because I do need to try to get some sleep before work today, and I should probably eat, and I might have to do the dishes too. There's a reason why it was the drying rack was only showing. There may be some dishes in the like one or two. It may be a fork and a knife in the sink that needs to get cleaned. So we'll see. What's up? You got off early?
No. I'll tell you later.
Hey,
What's up, Kyle?
you're catching me raw. Waiting for my mailman sitting here with a breathe right strip on my nose, bundled up in my garage, looking at the snow.
Looking at the snow, man. I'm telling you, I've only had a handful of times with snow in my lifetime. So, um, yeah.
Yeah, I
I
was
don't know.
waiting
I
for
don't know
the
if that's good or
mailman.
bad.
I was waiting for the mailman. You're talking about slabs, and I have so few slabs in my collection. Mailman shows up. Oh no, there's the first 9.8 in my collection, and it was a gift to me.
Oh, nice, nice.
I don't know. I was thinking about doing a live with that. I was thinking about waiting, but I ain't waiting. I may well open it up here with you, but I don't get no fanboy prime lady kisses. Oh my goodness. My wife's up there sleeping, so I don't get no kisses. And oh my God, this breathe right looks ridiculous. Yeah, I was hoping her and Ollie'd be there when you did that open.
Ollie's at school right now, and she.
So
Going to the school.
What happened? Sick?
He had
I just want to see
You
their
need to go take him to
faces
the
when it
doctor.
happens.
Ollie
Even
had
though
some issue at school, so may have to take
boys
him
will
to.
be boys, right?
Yeah, yeah. So let's see. To the Prime Posse, may these small gifts give you great joy and happy birthday, Ollie. So yeah, I'll. Well, hold on. Let me do this.
Did you already open it already?
I'm opening it right now.
Oh, there you go.
So yeah, pretty awesome. That is beautiful. So what I'll do is what I oh man, I meant to do that. What I'll do is record a video. I won't show him until he actually has a video when he can see it. That way you can see his reaction, and I'll send you that.
That's cool. That's cool.
So, but that's a
Yeah,
I
drag
love
Miss Prime in there and say, "Hey, lady, here, this is for you." So, yeah.
for sure. For
But
sure.
again, no real surprises. I mean, I pretty much had you guys pick this stuff out, so it ain't much, but it's something.
No, it's awesome.
It's kind of bummed. Like I said, I would have sent that Vincent Price book in a heartbeat until I saw the value of that thing. I was like, oh nope.
Uh, that's all right, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, if you would have sent it and then told me how much it was, I would have sent it right back to you. Hey, 23,
Mrs.
what's up, man? It's good to see you.
Mrs. Silver Knight would have clubbed me like a baby seal. She would have if she'd have found that out. And oh, and hi to everybody in chat, Brian and everybody, and Roscoe. Even though I think he took off, I was gonna say hi to people, but I was thinking, oh, hey, I want to get on here with him.
So this is the Superboy. Man, beautiful book, beautiful. Love crypto on there.
You make Gray Man mad. I came off of that one for you.
Wow, what Superboy 146? Oh, awesome. Oh, there it is at the top. I couldn't see it. I have bad eyesight.
Yeah. Well, you should keep that thing out of your hand then. As I say this with my glasses on. So
Action Comics 375. This is probably my oldest Action Comics now. Beautiful. Superman 270. Oh man.
That's in pretty rough shape, but you know.
No, I'm telling you, man, I love these books that have they've got some character to them. They got some integrity. They all have a story. I love it. All right, let me see. Oh yeah, and okay, let me hold on. No, this is the Whitman variant, right? There it is. Yeah, Superboy and the Legion of Superheroes.
Yeah, there's your Whitman variant.
Awesome.
You didn't have one of those, now you got one of those.
Yes, sir. And then we have Adventure Comics 379, Burial in Space. So
A lot of bits of Neil Adams in there. So
yeah, let me. There we go. Just to show the chat that look at that beautiful book. Man alive. That's awesome. And I don't know if I showed that one close up, but yeah. Man, Kyle, I owe you
a
huge,
smile. You owe me a
huge.
smile. That's what
Those are awesome, man. This yeah,
you kids
definitely.
owe me a smile. You smile, the wife smiles, Ollie smiles, and then we're good.
This is definitely a definitely welcome additions to the collection.
Now, since you don't collect Marvel, if you want to forward anything on via Marvel, I ain't gonna complain. But you know,
I'll be on the lookout. Dave Bautista's in talks to play Bane. That should be interesting. Yeah, I'll watch that. Six Face or Sid is a nice copy of that Superboy. Yes, sir. I agree.
yeah. Sid's got some nice stuff off me. Sid got stuff off me from 1861. Of course, he paid for it. I mean, it was
Yeah.
it was a fundraiser thing. But yeah, speaking of, that was the comics curing cancer thing where Sid got that. This is a remnant from the pediatric brain cancer fundraiser we did. SARS 84, because I chipped in about $600 worth of stuff, but I didn't make any cash bids. And a book came up, and I'm like, man, I'd love to have gotten that from my wife, but I can't kick no cash in right now. And SARS 84 went, yeah, well, I'll buy that and send it to Kyle and his wife.
Oh man, that's awesome, dude. The community
Man,
is
bones. But I told Czars because I had an 1884. There was a package that I put up, and then it was being outbid and outbid and outbid, and Czars was outbidding it, and he got outbid. And the guy that outbid him said, "Well, here's my bid for the 1905, 1914, and 1951 stuff, plus the San from Iwo Jima." And he says, if I win this with my outbid, then you can put the 1884 piece back up for auction. I said, nope, because Czars bid, I'll just send it to him for free if you win. But Czars ended up winning. But because I was willing to just give it to him, he's like, well, let me pay it back, buddy. So do you want that
awesome.
book for your wife? There you go. So happy, joy. Now the little piece that was in there with it, where's Mrs. Fanboy? So got to show that off, make the wrestling people jealous.
Oh,
Look behind. I put it behind the Hulk book in the big thing.
oh yes, I forgot about that. That's right. Ugh. Let's see.
Oh, how about this? My mailman's back. Check this out. I'm gonna go get more stuff. Hold on. Put me big for a second. I'm gonna have a good laugh here.
So she got that the Undertaker card with it's got a piece of what is that? Event, there it is. Yeah, the event used ring. So that's what he sent Lady Prime. So pretty awesome. She loved the Undertaker. The brownies from 2 centuries back. All right.
Yeah, I hooked him up with a brownies thing. That's some brownies things going back. So, well, now I have to do my own live because the mailman had to turn back around. Let's see if any of y'all I'd say stoners may recognize this. Make me big for a second. I might have a good laugh on this one. Does
That-
anybody recognize what that address is?
I do not.
You know anything in Red Bank, New Jersey? Or what?
Oh, that's Jane Silent Bob's secret stash.
Yeah, it is.
I just got it.
Yeah, it is. For those that didn't see, on the Stash Show, the Stash Live, about a week and a half ago, Zapsik was railing on about some stuff they found after they cleared out their house after Hurricane Sandy had messed it up. And they had a box upstairs that was basically unopened of loot crate goods or whatever. And they did some trivia questions, and it was, they're like, "Oh, this is a hard one." It's like, what was the first appearance of Robin or Dick Grayson? I was like, "Are you kidding? Hard question." Detective 38. And they kind of stumped people, and they're like, "Hey, we're gonna give this to you, and we're gonna autograph it, and yada yada yada." So, But I'm a regular on the show in the thread least ways the hell they've even referred to me as one of the regulars. But considering I've been getting stuff from the stash since the stash opened, I've got stuff going back over 20 years from them.
Wow.
So, but yeah, I've had a run of dialogue with them. They talked about me on the show. This is like 3 of the last 4 weeks. I've been like bouncing back and forth jokes with them.
Awesome.
But yeah, now I got to do my own live because not only I was going to open the 9/8 just for shits and giggles, but now I got my Jay and Silent Bob thing, so I got to actually make myself pretty and pull together and do that. Open up. I got to let TM know because TM's going to be chitty, but yeah. Not even a DC guy. I'd have whooped him at the trivia, but yeah, there's the stash, 65 Broad Street. They ain't been there that long, but
it says the secret stash is an interesting space. I have a signed Kevin Smith pop I got when my wife and I went. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody on here seen my Kevin Smith signed clerk script book that's signed by Muse on the inside and Howard Anderson on the inside. I got stash stuff goes back forever. And I can't help but laugh. I got robbed like in 2004. Somebody broke into my house and they took our TV and computer and they left a Jason Mewes signed thing up on the wall.
Oh, man.
Funny as hell. They were like, but I ended up giving that to my ex. I've got like 9 Muse signatures, including on an 8x10 in my. You ever seen my Muse signature?
I have not.
Well, if you're a stash guy and you want to see some stash stuff, I've been steadily giving most of it away. But if you want to see it, because I do have to get it out for when I open this potentially, but I got to quietly tiptoe upstairs and close the door with the missus because the retail life they're doing a store upgrade. So my remodel reset, yeah, and I gotta close this so nobody steals my stuff out of the garage. They're doing a reset, so my wife basically had to go to overnights. So while they're redoing that and just kicking her in the tail.
Well, I believe it. When I have to go to days from being overnight to go to days for whatever special training I got, it just throws me off.
Yeah. So here, I'll tell you a little bit of my stash backstory while I'm going up here with this. But there's some of my connection to the ISK universe. Oh, let's see. There's me and Muse. There's me and Muse. There's Peter Mayhew that played Chewbacca. There's O'Halloran trying to talk me out of. He wanted to produce a section of my life story. They still want to make it a movie, but I didn't let him. So Hopefully my little rustling around doesn't annoy her much. Oh, here I go again with more laundry to put up, but oh well. Let's see. Before I dig this out, I might as well go dig out the Universe comics.
Huh.
Dig out some of these.
I just got an alert that my internet should be down, but I guess it never went down.
Let's see. We'll grab that. We'll grab this. Everybody gets to see my laundry file because we had the grandson this weekend. So it's been a bit of a mess. I'll get my laundry put up later.
That's been my place since the holidays, like since Halloween.
Having to do laundry and then having a 5-year-old autistic grandbaby over has been kind of difficult. So, well, here's the wrestling stuff from the other night. Might as well show it because it's sitting here.
Oh, nice. Nice
Awesome. Little autograph from Mick there.
Yes, sir.
So, and the pictures are bookmarks.
Awesome. The hardcore legend himself.
Here's a pretty little book. I had her sign Joni because China's a character. She's legit. So
we found one of those books, a China book, at a Goodwill. It was signed, as not to us, but like we grabbed that right away. I don't know why anybody would have given that up. Is that Ashley?
Ashley.
Yeah.
A nice little Ashley autograph. All right. So my clerk stuff. I showed you the 8x10s. There's the comic book signed to me by Brian. There's the Lost Scene. Signed to me in there by Brian. He's right on top of him. It's just kind of scribbly there. Oh, how about the holiday special? Signed by Muse right on his crotch there. Oh, let's take out the bag of this Universe stuff here. Me and Brian again. Him trying to talk me out of oh look, I'm wearing the same kind of shirt, a darker version, same kind of thing. But that's Brian trying to talk me out of part of my life story. And look, it's Brian LCS, kids. Almost.
Excuse me.
Here's one of my Clerks the cartoon inner pieces signed by Jeff and Brian.
Nice.
Now I don't have the wrap to this DVD anymore because I just mailed it off to TM Nerdy, so he's got that autographed one.
Wow.
There's the Vulgar DVD signed by Brian. Clerks signed by Brian and Jeff. Then I want to see. I've been showing Brian and Jeff's autographs a bunch. You know what that is with the little snooch on it?
Yeah.
That'd be Muse. There's a fun little autograph right there, and I'm pretty sure nobody's going to be able to interpret that is.
I can't. No.
That'd be Morris Day. Got Morris Day to sign my Clerks or my Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back stuff for a laugh. All right, and then there's my script book signed by Kevin on the cover.
Oh.
Muse on the inside. I done gave away everything I can give away, or I'd give away more. The rest of the stuff's personalized to me.
Man, that's awesome.
And then Jeff and Brian's. Brian signed it 37, because he's the 37th. And then Jeff signed it with a K. So, That's what's left of my SKU stuff. I think I got odds and ends around here, and then obviously I got the box downstairs. I got to open up to get with it. So, but yeah, I'm not even a stoner, but I got that kind of collection.
Wow.
The SKUniverse, and it just keeps growing because he's been trying to talk me out of part of my life story for more than 10 years, especially when I got back with my wife. So, because you've heard part of that, right? Where I hitchhiked across the country, joined the Marines, did a bunch of dumb shit, got the girl in the end. Out of the Hollywood bullshit, and they're like, "Hey, man, that'd make a great movie." Yeah, whatever. So, nope. I've given up my likeness. I give up my likeness rights about once every 5 years, and I'm in a novel that's coming out later this year, and that's enough for the likeness rights on me.
Excuse me, guys. I don't know what's going on. I'm not entirely sure. Probably because I need to take my allergy medicine. I think I missed out yesterday taking my allergy pill. So yeah, and scratchy stump lump, whatnot.
So now I got Zapsic stuff to add to that. Yeah, but yeah, for that one I actually have to go live by a request by them. So
Yeah, awesome.
even though Zap's on his anniversary vacation right now, I told him I'd shoot the video and link him that. But all the host of that, Zap and his wife, and yeah, I'm gonna blank his name, but yeah, the other host there. So I don't think there's anybody in the SKUniverse autograph or the inner circle. I mean, I don't have stuff from Ben and Matt, but
Yeah,
if I wanted it, I could get it. But I want it personal. I don't
right,
want
right.
it personal. But yeah, I'm not an old stoner, but I go back decades with those goobers.
Oh man. Well, thanks once again. Books are awesome.
And now I cut you off, but did you show that Taker piece?
Oh yes. I'm
Or was
sorry.
it Taker or was it Hulk? Which one did
No,
she
it
pick?
was Taker. She picked Taker, which I was surprised because I thought she would have gone Hulk Hogan just because the bigger name. But
I mean, I had duplicates. I had other duplicates too, but
Taker meant more to her, and so
there you
that
go.
Taker
And
goes
that
with
is an
that.
original matte piece, and it really does stink.
Oh, really?
Now, those things stink. Those are
Piece of
event used matte. And that's like from 20 years ago, 15, 20 years ago.
So it's got some extra. It's marinated for for a little bit.
Yeah, that's been marinating. That's been marinating. I met Mark probably 3, 4 times. I met Mark, and just the sweetest guy. Big old lumbering goober. Old Texan like you. But I got to know him when he first broke in, when he was trying to cut his teeth in the WCW, and years before Undertaker.
Yeah.
We have some political differences, but he's always been a sweet kid. And he put on kayfabe so well, but man, when he let that kayfabe down, and everybody's got to see that, and all the things he did, and like again, pediatric cancer wards. I mean, the guy is just a big, gentle giant.
That's awesome.
So he's one of my favorite people. Never was one of my favorite wrestlers. He was back in the WCW days when he'd walk the ropes and do that crazy shit and did the Twin Towers with Sid. I love that. But the Taker stuff, I was like, man, could have done without it. Even though I did see WrestleMania 8 in person. And I was like, yeah, okay, that entrance was cool, but that whole get up was kind of silly. But
yeah, so my wife finally got to go to WrestleMania. We took her, and it was the WrestleMania when he finally lost at the show. And she's just like,
that was so dumb. That was just so dumb.
Like the whole air out of the place. I mean, it was literally like
It
And
was
there
a
was
throw. It was a
Tyler Bate.
throwaway match. You knew
Well,
he
and
was
that's what I
retired.
told. I told my wife like 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 3 minutes before the match ended. I said, "Man, nobody's really into this match because they all know Taker's gonna win." It's just like, and then he loses, and it just wow, it almost completely wrecked that show. It was crazy.
Yeah, and it just to Brock. I mean, come on. Like
It
I
just
said in the
really,
thread the other day, I think one of my favorite things I've ever watched was when Mir snapped his leg.
yeah, you did put that. That's right. You
Oh
were
my
in
god.
the super chat, the Russ's super chat. Yeah,
He is not that kind of guy. And to hear about how abrasive he is with fans and, how impersonal he is, I'm like, no, no interest, no interest. It's like you do you live your own world.
yeah,
But he's a total butthole. And I don't do buttholes because most of the wrestling guys are just so open.
yeah.
Like Rowdy never broke kayfabe, but damn if he wasn't fan friendly. Always fan friendly. He just never broke kayfabe. But all those guys, they're so damn sweet. Them and hockey players, nicest people I ever met.
It's crazy. It's crazy, kind of like how that there's like the mentality of a certain group like that. That, like you said, the wrestlers is those that are appreciative of the fans, and then like you have the outliers, of course, and they're well known. So
Yeah, they're well known. But yeah, like Ric Flair, when he was in Charlotte, he'd insist on bringing the shows to the bases. And our gym wasn't much bigger than my garage here, man, if they didn't put on a 2.5 hour show for 20 of us.
that's awesome.
I mean, they
You
put
know,
on they put on a big shebang, and they're like, "Sorry, we couldn't do more, and we can't bring in pyrotechnics and do this and do this." Like, shut up, dude! You just brought a show into a gymnasium and gave us everything. I mean, they did not pull any punches. They did a full show, and they're like, "Well, we didn't bring the light show, we didn't do this, and we didn't." It's like, man,
but
you
the
just
matches
gave
were
us
like
a.
they wrestled like there was 100,000 people there. They
Oh
still
my
put it all out.
god! I still goosebumps, man. Late '80s, early '90s, I still get goosebumps. I'm like, how balls is that? There's only a handful of us even there.
That's awesome, man.
And he's like, yeah, we take these every chance we get. They had the connection to all the bases, Fort Bragg for the Army and us, and they did stuff for the Coast Guard. They're like, and then God, after the Gulf War, it was like, oh, now we're gonna go really silly and do all this stuff for you. And it's like, whatever, y'all did too much anyway. So I love those old guys. Even Flair. I mentioned that to Flair when he opened 14 West here in Indianapolis. He had a restaurant for about 10 or 15 years, and I ran into him up there. He's like, always good to meet fans. And I was like, buddy, you met me several times over before because you put on shows at the Marine base. And the minute I said Marine base, his whole demeanor changed. He was, cocky, macho, cool guy. And he's like, yeah, it's always nice to meet fans, macho. And I said, when you put on those shows for Marine base, and he went, thank you, sir. I mean, just got dead serious, thank
Man,
you, sir. Thank you for what you did. I'm like, balls, man.
we
That's
just
that's so awesome. And where all those autographs are today, who knows? Who knows? Probably in a box at my mom's, or I gave them to somebody. Who knows? So, yeah, that was kind of a funny week. One week I ran into Ric Flair in his restaurant, kind of on purpose. And then we went to this little Italian restaurant and ran into Larry Bird
oh, nice,
in the
nice.
same week.
Wow, two legends, Larry
In the
Legend
same week.
and Flair.
Yeah,
Wow,
in the same week. It was just a small world moment. It's like, yeah, there you go. And again, where the step is from that, who knows? Hell, I may have given it away. I think I gave my daughter one because I introduced Larry to my daughter when we were on a school field trip. Like my daughter was in second grade, and they got to go to the field house right after it opened.
wow.
And we got to watch a practice from a distance and stuff like that. And Larry was coaching. And he come up and they're like, we're not going to bother him. We're going to be at a distance. Well, Larry specifically came up to say hi, but he didn't do any autographs, but he came up to say hi and I shook his hand.
Nice.
And I told him when I ran into him at the restaurant, I'm like, too bad I didn't get your autograph for my daughter then. He's like, yeah, support your daughter now. Here you go. I'm pretty sure that's where that Larry autograph is.
Wow,
Who
that's
knows?
awesome.
I can't keep track of this shit. I got too much of it stacked around the house. And look, more. Now my wife's gonna be pissed. Even one of these boxes is for my wife, but she's still gonna be pissed. I hijacked your stream again. It's an AoK stream. I hijacked your damn
No,
stream.
no,
Shame on me.
no,
Everybody,
you're all right. I'm
everybody
about to
thumped me on the head. So
I'm about to sign off because I gotta I gotta get myself something to eat and then go to sleep. Um,
when
I
you
gotta
gonna do the dishes now? You can't leave them soaking all day. You got to do dishes.
Yeah, I gotta do that too. I gotta do that too. I specifically showed the dishes on the drying rack. Those were dishes I washed
Oh,
yesterday.
they were drying. There you go. Good show. Mine are still in my dishwasher. About time I get them put away soon enough. Yeah, best thing in the world to do, invest in a dishwasher and a decent garbage disposal. And today's lesson: always scrape your plates in the trash. Don't get grease up in your trap or anything like that. But if little bits go in there, great. But always rinse your plates and then stick them in the dishwasher. Load up dishwasher. Best thing in life is a dishwasher as you get older. It's a
Life
well
lessons
worth the
from Kyle.
investment.
Trev, we'll see you later. Thanks for
Well,
coming out, man. Everybody that came out today, I appreciate it. I saw a lot of new faces in the chat, so it was awesome.
and Mrs. Prime did a big smile when she got that. And she didn't scamper off to the other room, but she got a big smile for that.
She came in real quick and then left, so she wasn't here when I showed that. So I'll have to, like I said, same thing. When she gets it in hand,
I hope she enjoys that. It's just a little token of welcome to the club, buddy.
oh, it's gonna go right there on her wrestling figures wall. It'll be a spotlight piece for sure.
And as nice as you two are, and as fun as that is, the cool part to me was letting go of one of my favorite books to Ollie. I cannot wait to see life with that.
Oh man,
You know,
he's gonna.
read that till the cover falls off of it, tape it back together.
Oh yeah,
Tell
for
him
sure.
it's Jim Starlin, Bernie Wrights and Greatness, and it's a cool book, and it's goofy, and it's funny, and it's aimed at a kid his age, and what a comic book. So what
It's
better
awesome.
place to go than to a kid that loves Hulk and things. So
I appreciate it. I really, really do appreciate it. Like I said, Lady Prime. I'm about to leave, Lady Prime. I gotta do the. I mean, I've got to put up all the clean dishes. There's nothing I need to wash. So
she's done giving you kisses and snuggles and affection, and I'm the one giving her gifts. What up with that? I'm- He don't give you no rings. I give you Undertaker swag, and he gets all the attention. What the hell?
oh,
So,
she's calling me out for my lies.
yeah,
Well,
man.
Lady Prime, I'm gonna log off of here and I'll give you a call just so we can figure out what's up with Ollie. And but thank you everybody that popped into the stream. Truly appreciate it. And Kyle, once again, too kind, man. I thanks appreciate your
Glad to
stories.
glad to
Thank you.
make kids happy. So
Thanks for hijacking my stream a few times. And
yeah, I gotta
we'll see you,
figure
Sid.
things out
Thanks for
here.
coming out.
I gotta go live in like 10 minutes to open these things up because I can't leave them out here in the garage. So,
Well, if I'm still awake, I'll try to pop in on that. But
and if you've seen the boxes, ain't nothing but silly stuff. Watch it on the rewind, but you know, my big old gift from the stash. Because
awesome.
I don't have enough stash yet. You know, I got to explain why I'm supposed to be getting rid of stuff, and boxes just keep coming in. Hell, I
Just
may not even change out of my robe. I think I'm doing my live in my damn robe today.
Ric Flair style. Just wear a robe and do everything.
There you go.
All righty, guys. Well, thank you. Appreciate everybody coming in. Everybody that's already left, thank you guys for showing up. Kyle, thanks for showing up. And once again, appreciate the books. Awesome. And yeah, I definitely look forward to Ollie seeing that book. And like I said, I don't want him to see it until we can get it on camera so we can get some reaction to it. So
Yeah, center. I wanted to send an autograph book to you too, but like most of my DCs are kind of too big to let go of now. It's kind of a bummer. Or
no,
it's the only autograph I got to some of the people, but you know, I wanted to get you an autographed Superman book.
no, man. You given enough, though. I
And
appreciate
if
it.
you collect foreign books, I've got foreign Supermans from all over the world. Problem is, I don't know if I got duplicates or my Superman Spider-Man book where they're in the same book, but it's not a crossover book. It's just a foreign edition where they didn't have copyright
Well,
issues.
I got you. Yeah, I've been looking at pricing some foreign stuff online. Man, there's a German release of the where he gets the electric powers. It's beautiful, and man, that's going to cost me some money. But it's a book I'd like to have in the collection, just based upon how it looks. So, but I'm gonna go ahead and end this, and appreciate everybody coming out. Thanks, guys. We'll see you, Kyle. Appreciate you showing up, man. And once again, thank you for the books.
Glad I made you kids happy.
Well, main event, I'm just signing out right now, but I appreciate you coming back to check it out. All right, let me end this.
From the top rope.
From the top rope. All right, guys, we're out.